Hello YouTube, welcome to all and welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI, where we have side quests up the wazoo. So let's get doing them.
Vivian, I read your note, and I'd be happy to help you find the book you're looking for.
Thank you, Clive. But tracking it down will not be easy. Are you sure?
Please. You have always granted me your wisdom and insight whenever I asked. It's only right that I return the favor. Or at least attempt to.
You are too kind. Alas, what I ask of you is rather more trying than delivering the odd lecture. I spoke with Harpocrates to see if he had any inkling as to where another copy might be found, but... But perhaps it is best that you hear the details from him.
If you say so.
Forgive me, Clive, for asking this of you. But this book, it set me on the path to becoming who I am today. Its importance cannot be overstated.
No, so pretty important. Pretty sure I've already finished this. So we gotta go to Hippocrates. We might as well do a loop. No, there's nothing new in there.
Is there aught I might assist you with?
No,
Have care, my lord.
I just thought there might be something important, but no. Mid's downstairs? In the workshop? Yes, she is.
Mid, if you have a...
That's it! I knew it! The answer was right here under my arse all along! If this doesn't steer to the skies, nothing will!
To the skies? You aren't trying to give the Enterprise wings, are you?
Yes, she is.
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. They're worried about you. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so I'm gonna do something about it. The Fallen had their chance, but they relied too much on magic. And see where that got them? But not me. I've discovered how to do it without. Well, almost. First I need to make a prototype.
And is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But if a godfather's offering to lend a hand, I'd be happy to take it. First, I'll need oil, and not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the Tub and Crown. Refined stuff, like they make in Ordil. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Light, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure the curse breakers will know where you might
It's not going
find
to be
some.
any.
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help, remember?
I should speak with one of the curse breakers before I set off for Old Hill. See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
Right, okay, so we have aiming high. Right. So we're going to do a loop, another loop. Good to know.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Not exactly.
Now
She
it's
seems
Torgal,
preoccupied.
the true protagonist of this series. At least this game. Hey there, boy. Torgal.
Pining for something, boy. What is it? What do you see out there? I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
From Sid, that's why. On the day he brought him home.
That long ago?
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Sid saw that the pup had a habit of gnawing on his leg, since you ask. Clap that there iron on him to keep him from doing it.
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his loving masters at such a young age. Doubly hard in being a frost wolf, torn away from his icons and all. Sid would always tell him, you want that iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he were looking for was you.
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait so long.
Here we go.
Let's get that thing off you.
Doesn't sound like he wants it
No,
off.
it doesn't.
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you?
Yeah. Well, you know,
You
since
want
he
me
was
to go with you somewhere?
maybe the place Sid found him.
Quick, aren't you? Glad you've been paying attention.
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Karen.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept him in nuts and rubbed his belly these past 10 summers.
Your kindness is appreciated. You've been a good friend to him.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest of you. Go on now.
Where to then, Torgal?
Where to indeed. We'll find out. More importantly, we have to talk to 2 more people.
Say what you will, Lady Karen has seen ourselves.
I'm not going to go to you because I know what I need for you.
All right, Torgal. Where are you taking me?
Aww.
I'm going to need a little bit more than that, boy. Do you have a better hint for me? Unless... you've already given me one. Back on the rear deck, you were looking west. Toward Rosaria.
There we go.
Why don't we try the rookery? I haven't been to the island in almost 20 years. To Port Isolde, then. Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there.
Righty-ho. Right. I was expecting a few side quests at the end of the last story part, but I didn't expect this many side quests.
Ah, Clive, my boy. What a pleasure it is to see you.
Harpocrates. There's something I need to ask you. I've been charged with locating a book called From a Distance.
Then you seek a rare gem indeed. One whose name I had not thought to hear from your lips. You've been talking to Vivian.
Right
Yes.
as always. But she didn't seem keen to tell me very much. I take it she didn't like what you had to say.
And yet I gather it did naught to dissuade her. Clive, if the young professor has tasked you with obtaining a copy, I fear she asks the impossible. The executors would not allow it.
The executors.
Coveters of Secrets, a clandestine organization committed to the collection and intenebration of forbidden texts and technologies. One such text being the tome Vivian seeks, chronicling as it does the true history of the enslavement of bearers, a tale which could overturn the established order were it ever to become widely known.
Ah,
Or-
so that's why it's banned.
So rumor has it. I've never actually read the thing, or even set eyes on it for that matter.
How is it that I haven't heard of this organization?
Why, secrecy is the executor's watchword. They lurk in the shadows, emerging only to seize that which must be seized, be it books, inventions, or people, before disappearing again, leaving nary a trace.
Which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp not long after she found it.
By the hand of the executors, yes.
But what drives them? Self-interest or ideology?
Self-interest, most
Fine
likely.
question. Sadly, all that is known of the executors can be recounted in a single breath. You may just as soon ask me of their origins, numbers, or the identities of their leaders. Any answer I give would be pure speculation.
Then my hunt was doomed from the first. What was Vivian expecting? That I'd pluck it from thin air?
Not from thin air, no. From ash. Rumors of the executors are rife among the scholars of Storm, but rather less so across the strait. I have a friend. Well, I had a friend in the village of Garnick, a collector of rare tomes, upon which subject we would oft correspond. Alas, I have heard naught from him since the skies fell dark. And no doubt he too has turned.
Aww.
But though he did not mention it by name, it is possible that a surviving copy of From a Distance yet rests upon one of his many shelves, quietly awaiting discovery. If you were, by some chance, able to save even a single book from the poor man's library, I know his soul would rest easier.
Very well. When I next find myself in Waloed, I'll be sure to pay Garnick a visit.
Which we will do, because that's my plan. My plan is to do the side quests from right to left. So heading from going to here, down to here, over to here, yeah, and then etc, 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 etc. Okay, we have one more thing to do.
Twinside's hundreds of leagues away.
All right, Sid. Come to buy us around, have you?
No, maybe.
Only if you earn it. Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next project. You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm. Any ideas?
Most bones are the same. Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break. If it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve you better. You know what an adamantus is?
Yes.
I do. And I know to give them a wide berth. Will any old adamantus do?
No.
Well, with shells, the older the harder. There's a rumour of an ancient adamantus down in Karava, near Bidza, or what's left of the village anyway. But don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Okay. One final check. No, nothing here. Double check there's no new hunts. There isn't. Right, okay. First things first. Come on. I'm gonna try and get some XP as well while doing so. Joshua's here with us as well. Good. Oh, there's a healer. Where is he? There you are. There we go. you are. Well done, Torgal. There we go. A nice 1,400 experience. And if I remember correctly, there's a bunch of monsters in here. We have to lead.
The entire village looks abandoned. Now, which house would a bookworm live in?
Oh, I haven't spawned because this is our work. No, that's fine. Lovely potion. Oh, hold on.
That feel good, boy.
There we go. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Torgal is, that's who. In the wake of the tragic fire at Caernarvon in 873 V and the subsequent depiction of a most highly practiced intelligence, all mainland strongholds were instructed to redouble training in clandestine maneuvers, improvise weaponry and assassination techniques, and dispatch promising volunteers to Storn here for inspection. Support details progress made by the stronghold at Garnick.
This is a Royal Army logbook. Did he take this from the local barracks?
Itrafida, or Tale of Wyvern. White of the flowers, black of root, the latter of which gives out an inky gall when cut or crushed. The tribesmen of Northern Storm prick their skin with oaken needles soaked in such, drawing curious patterns about their arms and legs in honor of their heathen gods. The gall is passing toxicity that a single drop taken by mouth may result in cramps most painful for 5 days and 5 nights, or if applied to a wound, certain death. Should a slip of the needle end the young warrior's life, it is said that his skin print failed to find favour amongst the heavens.
His interests were certainly varied.
From a Distance, Chapter 16, Before the Bearers. The emergence of the first magic adepts was widely heralded as a gift from the gods. Indeed, the title with which those with the gift came to be commonly known as most likely a contradiction of Bearer of the Heavenly Blessing, the wording used by the tribunes of the time. Those born with blessings were lauded as living crystals and granted high office and plentiful reward for their status as chosen ones. Over the years, this reverence for their kind would become a full-fledged religion led by the bearers themselves, a development that would prove fateful. The diverse nations at the time that were unanimous in of their disapproval of the founding of the church. While the authorities had for years welcomed bearers into positions of power in their own structures of state, they were mistrusting of an organization led by bearers for bearers. Efforts were immediately made to chasten the church and its followers, banishing members from holding office, evicting adherents from their homes, and breaking up meetings by force. The church responded by forming a volunteer army to resist the persecution, and yet it continued, creating a cycle of ever-increasing bloodshed and rancor, and a growing rift between those born with a blessing and those without. What began with beatings and street clashes would eventually spill over into an all-out war that consumed the greater part of the twins for nigh a generation, and decimated the population of men and bearers both. The deluge of blood that stained the land crimson and left even more lasting mark upon the minds of the Vashtian people. After the bearers' last resistance was crushed, the nations of for some reason I can't pronounce it, even though they keep calling it, came together to sign the Continental Accord that initiated the system of slavery that persists across the realm to this day. Its well-known phrase, bearers are other than human, has its roots in the bitter war of years before, bearing the unblessed only excuse for their clamorous refusal to allow the blessed to decide their own destinies.
This is it. But if what it says is true, I need to get this back to the hideaway.
The Moogle! I would love to read all of them, but that would mean this video would take even longer. Oh, here we go. The executors.
Leaving so soon, stranger? We've been watching you. From a distance, so to speak.
Subtle. I know who you are.
Then we need not waste time on introductions. Hand me the book.
No.
Leave it in our care and return to your life.
Your care? Do you mean to burn it or bury it?
That is not my decision to make. But by one means or another, its contents shall be removed from the common record.
Then I'll have to politely refuse. I won't let you erase our history.
Then we find ourselves at an impasse. Very well. The book can just as easily be pried from your dead hand.
Again, giant sword.
Let's see, shall we?
I mean, there is you. You will be.
Nice try.
Now you know. Get out. Now we unleash the wombo combo. Go. And he's done. Does that level up? No. Darn it. So close. You are still there.
Impressive. But we have other means. We shall claim the book yet.
Why do you want it so badly anyway?
It lays out in no uncertain terms the vanity and avarice of mankind. It tells the shameful history of the persecution and oppression of a gifted few by a giftless many. Would you say that this interpretation was correct?
I don't know.
You don't know. Your sword may be sharp, but your wits are dull. So let me answer for you. There is no correct interpretation of history. That a series of events took place may be proved beyond a doubt. But there can be no single, immutable explanation as to why they came to pass.
That is a very good
It is a
line.
question of numbers and of belief. If enough people believe that a set of events occurred for a reason, that belief becomes the truth.
So you're trying to control the truth?
We are trying to protect people from themselves, from knowledge that would bring them naught but pain. That is all. You may keep the book, for now. The world is small. We shall meet again. Until then.
Wait! Damn it. Let's get this back to Vivian. Perhaps she can explain what that was all about.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway. We have you. And you. Well, since we're going to have to walk this way anyway. I hate fighting those. You don't have time and effort, just... I mean, I could just dump all my ultimates. Well, I can get these. This might be enough. Go. Oh, I must be like... I must be very close to a level up. Yes! 700... just over 700 experience points. It's gonna be these three. There we go. There's our level up. Level 48. Ow. Which one's this one? Litany of Errors. Oh, more XP coming our way. Lovely combo with Joshua. Troll up there. An ogre. Ah. Should be some spiders? Question mark. Or maybe actually in the forested area.
This must be the orphanage. Hopefully the registry is still here.
Today's exercise consists of the press yard, the furnace, and live combat.
Conditioning. This is nothing short of torture.
Writ of incorporation. Trainees was Coming to the crystal's curse, otherwise perishing on to be disposed of with all haste. The graveyard is strictly reserved for the uncursed. Bearer disposal within its bounds is punishable by death. Oh!
Disposed of? Herman wasn't exaggerating. It's a wonder he survived this place.
Misery learned my own daughter was among the children turned to the stone by the brutal training I subjected them to. I have not so much as thought of her since handing her over to the authorities as a babe, but inquiries with the military confirmed it. It was her. I've been torturing my own flesh and blood. I now see her everywhere. Today, one of the children smiled at me in the hope of receiving a few scraps from my table. It was her smile. The smile she inherited from her mother. The mother I killed for giving birth to a bearer. Their ghosts have all come back to haunt me. My daughters, my wives, all of them. All those children. So many have died in my hand. I cannot bear the guilt any longer. And so, I've decided tomorrow I too must die. It will be the last order I give those poor wretches. The last torment I subject them to. I will command them to tear me limb from limb, and into my accursed corpse beneath the white tree whose crooked hands reach to the sky in supplication. And beside me my shame, my curse, the record of all their names, all those I have wronged.
This reads like a suicide note. Did the director go through with his plan? There's only one way to find out.
There's the tree. Hold up. Yeah, no, left there. Ooh, a high potion. Oh, I'm definitely on max health now. I think I know the tree.
A forked white tree. This must be the place. Could he really be buried here?
Well, there's one way to find out. Dig him up.
There's something hidden among the roots. Let's see. This must be the registry.
Registry of bearer losses. Hans, 10 years old. Lithification. Alfred, 9 years old. Succumbed to conditioning. Franz, 12. God. Discipline for attempted flight. Discipline for attempted flight. Succumb to conditioning. Succumb to conditioning.
So many names. This place was a slaughterhouse.
I mean, that's one word.
Where is the architect of all this misery?
That would be him.
It was only a matter of time, I suppose. This place is cursed.
You know what? I ain't got time. know. I know. I know. There we go. You can just go and get killed now. There we go. Enemy slain. It's gonna take a long while before we can get to the max level.
I'm done here. Let's get the registry back to Herman.
Okay, so let's just fast travel to here. Yeah, it is up here.
Doris is waiting for me near Balmung Dark. The longer she's out in the open, the more likely she is to be found by a Kashik. I need to hurry.
Have care.
Ah, hello, Kashik. There you are. Oh, wrong button. You're not dead. You are now. Oh yeah, there's that one Akashic up here. Yeah.
Just the one of you, eh?
Easy enough. Oh!
Have care.
No mistakes.
Accidentally cancel there. Oh, you landed the bomb. Of course you have. Of course you aggro the bomb. Why would you not aggro the bomb? And of course, this as well. Ah, chest I think. Ooh, a goblin coin. there she is. Whatever you do, do not turn Akashic.
There were no guards, I take it.
None manning the gates, no. It's a different story inside, though. The corridors are crawling with Akashic. Most likely guards left behind when the Wardens ran. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Don't give up hope just yet. But let's move quickly. Let me check the ground floor. The ether's stick is there.
Then I'll search the upper level. Good luck, Sid.
Don't
stay safe.
Turn Akashic. I am not accepting another L. We've had too many in this
Just how
game.
bad are the floods inside the walls? Bad enough to turn a bearer? I hope not. We're risking a lot just being here. Better keep my eyes open for signs of life.
King of Moon hereby designates this facility as a prison for the determined bearers, both foreign and domestic. The purpose of the facility is to rear and train Akuza beasts for deployment in the field. The aforementioned purpose is a matter of strict secrecy, and any mention thereof would be punishable by death. Captive bearers have been provided solely for the purpose of aforementioned purpose. Express permission is required for use of bearers in any other capacity.
So this place was no ordinary prison. And I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they fled.
Great. More Akashic. More experience. The Kuza has long been recognized as an especially aggressive species. This being the case, it was hoped that the successful deployment of the battlefield might be a means to inflicting heavy casualties on the enemy. In exercises conducted thus far, however, the beast has proven incapable of distinguishing between allied and enemy combatants. As such, deployment alongside regular troops is not recommended. It is proposed instead that the bearers' captives be employed in order to draw enemy focus, and the beast then driven into the fray in order to achieve maximum benefit with minimal losses to Waludia lives.
Minimal loss of Waluda lives. And what happens when they run out of bearers? Even the Imperials take better care of their branded than that.
Recent supply shortages left us with insufficient resources to feed the Kuza entrusted to our care. Fortunately, the creature was observed to kill and consume the bearers assigned to fight beside it in mock battle, conducted as part of its training. The beast was further observed to enter a state of visible contentment upon feeding in this way, suggesting that the bearers may even be its preferred sense of subsistence. While this behavior is unexpected, it is not unwelcome. Bearers no longer for use for training purposes can now be repurposed as required.
They were feeding bearers to it. This is even worse than I'd feared.
There's no words.
Nothing but Akashic down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs. I should go and see how Doris is getting on.
I literally have no words. There's Akashic. There's more Akashic. Down. and stay down. Nice 1,600 XP. That'll do. Now let's go deal with the Akashic over here.
Have care.
You are very fortunate. You were literally right next to the Clyde and you decided just were not there. Let's... Okay, so you want me to go that way, so let's go this way. Is that another... Let's head back and head down. There must be another set of stairs. If there's another set of stairs... This way, I think? Oh no, that's not all... Yeah, I can't open that. Okay. Oh, I wish I could run. Really wish I could run. It'd be great. Oh, no, I can't. Never mind. Here.
No lock downstairs. But I did find out that this place was more than just a prison. Something far more sinister was happening here.
I know. I've been reading some of these documents and... It can't be true, can it? Bearers die every day in service of their masters, but this is so much worse. Pitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And all in order to bring about more death. And not just those who could fight, but the elderly, children even. And those who wouldn't or couldn't were disposed of. Whatever that means.
I'm afraid it means they were fed to the monstrosity they kept here.
Then we're too late. And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
A key. But it doesn't fit any of the locks on this floor.
Perhaps it will fit one of the doors downstairs. There's a corridor I haven't searched yet. Finish up here, then come and find me when you're ready.
All right. I'll be there in a moment.
So, we now can search... Oh, table was blocking my way. We can now search the other side. Awesome! There we go, yeah.
Let's see what we can find down here.
More Akashic is what I'm doing. More Akashic. Well, there's our boss fight arena. That's a panda. That's nice.
A survivor. And she sounds close.
How the hell are you still alive?
Who are you?
There's no need to be afraid. Are you alone? Are there any other survivors?
Some of the guards. They're still here. But something's wrong with them. Everyone else was eaten by the monster.
Of course there were.
Thank the Founder.
It was worth our coming. But I'd rather we didn't linger. Are you ready?
Ready when you are. You poor thing. He must have been terrified.
Did Chadwick send you?
What?
He fought the monster. Distracted it so I could run away. He must have sent you. He promised to free the others too. Where is he? He opened your cell, didn't he? He wouldn't be here otherwise.
Chadwick.
Oh, there's the monster.
Was that?
Monster's back! Chadwick, help!
We have to get out of here.
Doris, keep the girl safe.
All right. You put that bearer-eating bastard in the ground.
Oh, yeah. Will do.
It's out there waiting for me. I can't let it live. Not if it's got a taste for bearers.
Okay, let's go and do this, shall we? How many times is it going to take me before I die? Well, before I kill it. Where is my entrance to the arena? Kuza Beast. And it's a hunt. Ladies and gentlemen, one of our 3 remaining crafting items.
The beast will wreak havoc if it ever leaves the prison. I can't let that happen. Let's try.
Oh, now he has a backfire.
Too slow.
Just get out.
Fire it!
Oh no, you want to do that. It's fine.
That's better.
There we go. I'm trying to remember how to walk. Complete. Damage! I don't mind if I do. Ah, die. Yeah, they can have it.
I needed that. There's a good boy.
Thanks for the heal, Total. Ow. I always get hit by the back. Ow. again. Do it. Yeah, there we go. Got him. Notorious Mark slain. Behemoth Shackle and meteorite. Okay, maybe not.
Finally.
Sid, are you hurt?
I'm fine. I think.
Yeah.
No.
What is it?
A diary. I gave it to Chadwick before we went our separate ways. He was here. Do you think that creature?
I'm sure he fought bravely to the last. The girl is safe thanks to him.
Yeah.
Chadwick. You fool.
Yeah, well, there's that as well.
Come on. We have to get her back to the hideaway. We don't want his sacrifice to have been in vain.
No. Of course not. I'll see that she's looked after from now on. It's the least I can do.
Oh, it teleported us back to the... Oh. It's not my plan.
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days. I hope she's recovering from her ordeal.
She is. Slowly but surely. She's far tougher than she looks. I thank the flames we found her. If we hadn't...
I know. But we did. I'm sorry we weren't able to save Chadwick.
There's no need to apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him. How he fought to the bitter end to save her. To save Haida Marie. That's the man I remember. The man I thought of as a brother.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past. If you don't mind, that is.
Of course. You already met my former master. She trained Chadwick and I to do two things. Kill and obey. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came. But no bid was ever high enough to convince her to part with us. For years, we were her daggers in the shadows. But we could never quite shake our doubts about the things she made us do. And then, one day, we just couldn't do them anymore. So we escaped. But staying together was out of the question. They would have found us too easily. After so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong. It scared me to think he might have taken another master, become a dagger in someone else's hand.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought were his own. And he died not as someone's tool, but as a hero.
Yeah.
Haida Marie is proof of that. Bearers can cast off their shackles. And the Cursebreakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying breath to see it done. For Chadwick, and for all of us.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be counting on you.
I like Doris. She's one of the good ones. Quest complete. Ooh, 11,000? And see how little it goes up. Breath of Darkness, Gungnir. And a meteorite. Okay. Right, we might as well hand in the quest that we've got. Also, we're going to have new hunts.
Vivian. I found it. The book you lost.
What do you make of it is your own.
You found it. Thank you, Clive. Even though I asked this of you, I was not entirely sure it would be possible. I feared the executors had seized every copy.
I met with one of these executors, and I convinced him to let me keep it. He told me something. That the truth is just a matter of collective belief. And that if enough people believe a lie, that lie becomes the truth.
It does. But it also means that the truth is not immutable. That it can be changed.
That is also a very good
provided that those who wish to change it can convince enough people that their perspective is the correct one. As the sad history of the bearers proves.
You said that the book inspired you to become a scholar.
It did. Or its author, rather. She was a heretic, you see. A firebrand and a dissenter. A gallows stood ready for her in every corner of the realm. And by shunning society, or perhaps being shunned by it, she stumbled upon a truth so potent that an entire realm trembled at the prospect of its utterance. I, too, have always felt somehow set apart from the world of men. A stranger to my own species. She taught me that my solitude was not a curse, but a gift. And that, though my journey to the truth might be a lonely one, what I found at my destination would be more than worth the cost.
Do you still feel that way? That you're not one of us?
Yeah, I think everyone at Hideaway
Honestly,
would like you.
I'm not entirely sure anymore. Since coming to the Hideaway, I find my thinking somewhat clouded. Perhaps the result of studying mankind from a rather closer perspective than I had intended.
Also, I think being in a place
But the more I study, the more I find value in this perspective. In looking not from the outside, but from within. So if you'll permit me, I'd like to continue my work here. Remember, Clive, when enough people believe, belief begets truth. Give the men and women of this benighted world the gift of truth. Make them believe in you, as I do.
I'll try, Vivian. I'll try.
Quest complete. 6,000 XP. Ooh, we got a new thing. Okay, so now let's go hunts. So yeah, there's you, the Wailing Banshee, and the Masterless Marauder. Well, Luda army captured such beasts and tried to train them when it was captured to turn the Kashik with the rest of their opponents and eaten by their pets. And it broke free from its bonds. We shall never know. All we know is that there are none left alive who knows the words to put an end to its rampage. Only a show of force will suffice. Okay, so it's in Waloon. Not sure where. And that's Garnick in Waloon. Okay, so both are Waloon. Are you upstairs or... I think you're upstairs. Yeah, you are.
I hear that you traveled to Ash, Sid. Did you by any chance recover the names of my fallen friends?
I did. Yes.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, I think we should burn the place to the ground as well.
I may? The Bearer Registry. The director was a brutal man. He got no worse than he deserved.
The registry was all I found beneath the tree. There was no sign of a body. Or any record of what happened to the children after the orphanage closed.
I pray that at least some of them survived. All their names are here. The ones we lost. My friends. My light in those dark times. I can still remember their faces. Like it was yesterday.
Yeah, I suppose.
Children who were taken from their bunks in the morning. Never to return. No explanation ever offered.
They'd be happy to know that you survived, Herman.
But why did I make it out alive? When so many others died in that awful place?
It's not your fault. And blaming yourself won't bring them back. Honor their memory. See that their names live on. That way, at least. They're never truly gone.
Thank you. Sid, I'm going to write a book. An account of the horrors of Badbach, and the spirit of those its custodians sought to crush. All of Valisthea will know of our suffering, and in the name of those I lost, I will not let it happen again.
Neither will I.
These records would have been buried for all eternity, were it not for you. Thank you.
There's been some really... Ooh, 11,000 XP. But there's reading some really heavy stuff. Mesmerize cooldown. Oh. Okay. More stuff at the reading... Another side quest at the reading table? Are you for real? Oh, I've got it. It's fine.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back, Sos.
Ah,
You earned this.
Genji gloves.
All done?
Ooh. Do I want to loot? Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah. Let's do that. I think I can handle a little bit lower HP.
There's something about it.
It is a lot lower HP, also.
I feel like it's
I don't know.
calling to me.
Making amends.
It's usually me making demands of Hippocrates. I wonder what this is about.
Tale to tell. Okay, Hippocrates. What do you got for me?
Lawsman Hippocrates. I received your note.
Ah, yes. I expect you're wondering what this is all about.
Yes. Yes,
You
we are.
spoke of making amends with Dion. But I can't imagine what for.
Then I should begin by telling you that I was once his tutor. This was some years ago, of course, before I joined Sid in his hideaway. At that time, I was counted among the foremost scholars of Oriflamme, and was accordingly invited to the palace to supervise the young prince's education, all to ensure that the future emperor had a firm grounding in, well, everything an emperor should. History, religion, commerce, government. Alas, our time together was cut short when Dion left to join the Dragoons. His studies no longer being deemed necessary. I had not expected to meet with him again, least of all here.
Have you spoken with him?
No, I have yet to find the right moment. His Highness always seems so preoccupied, especially when alone. I would not wish to disturb his ruminations with idle words of greeting. Not when I know he dwells upon the evil Ultima had him commit in the Dominion.
The guilt weighs heavily on him, I know. But as you say, that was Ultima's doing. Surely you can't blame yourself.
When I first met him, it was not guilt, but his people's expectations that weighed heavily upon him. And I did nothing to ease that burden. He bore it alone, until the day he could not bear it any longer.
Okay, I can see where you're coming from there.
One of my greatest regrets, that I only ever offered him my wisdom, when what he truly needed was friendship. The blame for Dion's transgressions lies not only on his shoulders, but on mine.
I see. I'm ready to help you in any way that I can.
Then I beg that you bring me a wild wyvern tail. Apothecaries across the ages agree that even to glimpse such a flower is to be granted inner solace. Fabulists and fraudsters all, of course. But there is oft a seed of truth to be found, where even the most outlandish opinions align.
Oh, you have a point
Well, it
there.
can't hurt to try. Where can I find this flower? And how will I know it?
You have seen cultivated wyvern tails before, I trust. The lily-white blossoms from whose roots the poisonous ink for the brand is distilled. Well, those which grow in the wild differ only in their purple hue. The harsher the environment in which they are raised, the deeper the color. There is a waterfall in Rickmal's roost across the strait, where the flowers once grew in abundance. Whether they still survive there, I know not. But try as I might, I can find no likelier location.
It's all right. I'll find you a wyvern tail one way or another.
Thank you, Clive. And please, be safe.
I will try. Nothing else here? Nope. Okay, so back to Wellwood. So, we have... Oh, the Edge of Infinity. That's a new area that's unlocked. More importantly, we have this. Let's go do this, and then I probably will travel down there because we'll have to find our good old huts. Oh, high potion, good. You know what, that camera work is actually pretty neat. So I'm expecting something to be guarding it.
Stay down!
lock on. There we go. Try and avoid the slimes, because it's not the fact that I can't beat the slimes, it's the slimes are too much effort, too much time for their experience.
This will be easy.
Say as a slime instantly shows up. Look at it! Oh no! Look, it's taking this. So that I am literally doing this and going, yeah, this is worth it. What? How little damage. All that time and effort for very little, if I'm honest. No, we're not doing with you.
Have care.
Oh, yeah.
Seems this place has been flooded twice over. Purple flowers blooming next to a waterfall. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Speaking of which. I'm probably gonna get hit here. Fine. Joshua, you need to work in your range. More importantly, let's get this over.
Here they are. Might as well pick enough for a bunch, I suppose.
Okay. Right. So we have two hunts in Willand. Might as well try and get them done here. I think I've already opened you. And I have. Okay. No, we're not fighting. You.
Farewell. Stay down.
There we go. You're running away, that's fine. So not here. Trying to think where else would there be a place for a hunt. Maybe here. We've already done that. Maybe here? Oh no, did I not already do this one though? Ah, Garnick is definitely where one of the hunts is. So we know where one of the hunts is. The question is, where is the other one?
You're finished.
Yep, 861, not bad. Okay, we got the goblin was in here. There is there. I haven't actually been there. Okay. So I may have to... Right, okay. Clearly it's not here. Oh, sorry. Ooh, a potion, very nice. Now maxed on potions. Right, okay. We know where one is. So we might as well... Oh! And there's the other! It's another one of these. Is this the S rank? The Hemoth King. S rank, yeah.
Another of the Royalist guard dogs.
Oh my.
Quite a specimen it is too. Nice try.
Level 47. A little higher than you.
Too slow.
Oh, damn it. She gets better.
Nice try. Too slow.
Oh my god, that timing was amazing. Not intentional either. But I may have to keep, Ow. Have it back, left. See how much damage we can get, so. Damage. Oh my word,
Nice try.
You know. Go! Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep that attack for when he unleashes forward. Oh boy, he's down a half health. Oh, he is just unleashing everything. He is just unleashing absolutely everything. Oh, here we go.
Nice try.
Pounce. God damn it, I wasted time there. That was time I did not have. Camera is struggling. Yeah, the camera's struggling because I'm probably actually in it now. Hi. Ow. Ow. Take it out of that. Fire it there. Whoa, 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 no. Get out. No, you don't. Ow! Oh, I'm gonna have to commit now to killing him.
Too slow.
down. Got him! The Taurus Mark slain. Oh. 23,000 XP. And there's...
No match for you, eh, Torgal?
No, he's not. Well, look, who's a good boy? I need to head back to the hideaway because, boy, do I need some items. Oh.
Clive. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here.
Okay. Let us head back. And now we just have the A rank, which should be here. But more importantly, some more XP is here. Let's go get it.
Surrounded.
Hold on. You need to die. There we go. Ah, I think I see... Nope. This should, I think, should be the final hunt. Oh, one of yous! It's been a while since I faced one of yous.
Harmon's madness lives on. Nice try.
No, you know. Oh,
too slow.
Get down.
Nice try.
I thought he was bringing it. Now we unleash the pain. Much of it as we can. I only get 60,000. Oh, damn it, it's done. Still only one potion used so far. You are so half health. Ow. Ow.
My strength.
Nice try.
Let's start the case, sir. So close! Ow. Ow! We finish it. Concentrate there, because my god, I was getting my butt kicked. Fine. They should do it. Yeah, it does. Clouded Eye, Sharp Fang, and...
Rest in peace.
He was a good boy. Okay. Right. That's all the side quests in Waloed done. Yes. So, now... How long have I been going? Oh, that's fine. Nope. Next up is here. And let's have a look at our... Let's have a look at our abilities. 2,800. Well.
Lazer might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
Sentries from the markets if we don't cooperate.
And what can I do for you?
I would like... a potion.
I do like a customer who knows what he wants.
I've nerve. Well met, Sid. This is the Initiate. Ember, present yourself.
At your service, Master.
Please, just Sid. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Sid. The Sergeant says you'll be evaluating me at my trial.
To become a scout, yes. You are aware of the dangers inherent in that role.
I am. But I swore I'd face them. Just like the man who saved my life.
And who would that be?
Gav.
Gav. It was him who found me and freed me. No magic, no support, just one man and his nose. Came and sniffed me out. It taught me what one man can do if he puts his mind to it. And I've been training ever since, so that one day I can be someone's saviour, just like Gav was mine.
I'm sure he'd be flattered. You clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make a fine cursebreaker.
So, what? Have I passed?
Nope.
You haven't even started yet. Now listen. Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record all their sightings in a logbook. You are to find it and bring it here.
And bring it here, right. Anything else?
No. Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial outpost and stealing the logbook would be quite sufficient. You will need to assess the situation, determine a point of entry, create a distraction and effect an escape, all without being discovered and thrown into an Imperial oubliette.
Ember, Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits, right. I won't let you down.
I got a bad feeling about this.
It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out. But keep a weather eye on him all the same, would you?
On my way. All right, Ember. Impress me.
Yeah, so we're heading over there. My worry is that it's now full of Akashic. Isn't gonna be much XP. 300. Not bad. There we go. Okay. Oh, 5 gil. Really? They should really not even bother.
These are clean kills. Perhaps young Ember really is ready. Or maybe not. Damn it.
Ember, draw your sword!
I can't!
Then run!
Oh,
If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
he's shouldn't be too much hard work to deal with this one up. Especially if we just, you know, hit them with everything. Show promise, he's got those 2 clean kills. And no one would be expecting one of these monsters. But he has still, you know, he's green. That's what it is. He just needs a little bit of experience. And Dragon Talon, very nice.
Ember, are you...
Where'd he go?
Gone. Of course. Scouts really are a rare breed. Back to Northreach it is then.
I hope it wasn't a plot. That was his distraction. Because if it was, it's a very bad distraction.
I didn't expect you back so soon. Where is Ember? How did he fare?
I thought I'd find him with you. He must have fled. I followed him to Eastwatch, where I found him being set upon by a wild Avis. He was just standing there. Didn't even draw his sword. I had to step in and take care of things. But by the time I had, he was nowhere to be seen. I assumed he'd set off in your direction, but apparently not.
Ah, apparently not indeed.
I'm sorry, Sid. I knew the boy had a nervous streak, but he seemed like...
The right man for the job? I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
Eh? How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
What? Wasn't that what you asked me to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you there, Nazaire. And he did it all on his own.
But Sid, he
did what he thought was best. And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway. Don't you leave my sight.
Yeah, he's not,
yes, Sergeant.
he's not happy.
This won't be an easy decision.
No, it will not, because
the garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the markets if we don't cooperate.
I would speak with this Duke.
well, let's go to the Vale.
I saw the captain just now. Wasn't wearing his uniform. Your town needs you. I need you. But the Duke would have me collect.
We're about to find out how things are going here.
Do you have a moment, Clive?
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison and put every able-bodied man to work on the fortifications. The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizens' watch to fill the void. And though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this, they want for bodies. So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier, if only for a few nights.
Okay.
Of course. Whatever you need.
Thank you, Clive. What would I do without you? Philippe told me he had men stationed at...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble. I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
No, this is important.
Absolutely. Our conversation can wait.
Please, proceed.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to his every action. Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason. No.
No.
He must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
And who would make him do this?
I would. Myself and several other like-minded individuals. Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle... drastic?
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire. That they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival. But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire who must serve her people.
Yes. Yes, I'm fully with you.
He's always been like this. Scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath him. But he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any longer. We must fight him. By all possible means.
Fight him? No. My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach, not to stoke it. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. your father and his followers included.
Yeah.
While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that he may yet be won round.
False hope, I assure you. But I see that your mind is made up. I shall bother you no longer. If you will extend me the same courtesy, I bid you good day.
She certainly has spirit.
Indeed. But unfortunately for us, that spirit is only likely to harden the Duke's resolve, which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. Not that she cares. This is all about her and her father.
Families.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, where were we? Ah, yes. I was about to tell you of Philippe's plans for the town watch, but perhaps it's better that you heard them from him. I believe he's in the market, if you'd be so kind as to seek him out.
Right away.
Yeah, will do. Let's go see you.
It's just a pity I cannot join you. I'd like to see the two of you in action together.
Under new management 2. Okay, oh, he's outside.
Your town needs you. I need you. The Duke would have me
What does the dame have to say
I can
about
understand
all this, I wonder?
what the Duke is saying.
So you are content to abandon the people to... Please, I beseech you. If you are a true son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your home.
That's exactly what I am doing, milady. Or trying to, at least. The land is crawling with fiends, and someone has to keep watch.
Even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison? Fine. You're not the only able-bodied man in Northreach. Thank you so much for your help.
I mean, you're not a member of a citizen of Northreach, so...
She cornered you too, then?
Could hardly get a word in edgeways. Like father, like daughter, eh?
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier, hoping to convince the Dame to join her in fomenting rebellion.
I bet that went well. Her ladyship seems to have a way with people.
Yes, she does.
Anyway, what brings you here?
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh, she did she? Right as always. In fact, you're just the man.
Let me guess. Beast.
We've had some reports, you see. Sightings of, you know what.
They're back.
Seems that way. All over, too. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing, you could go and see what's what.
Right. Where should I look?
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings places them somewhere on its shores.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive.
That must be the north.
I'll look into one of the other sightings. Let's rendezvous back here later.
Oh no, I got a bad feeling about this. Okay, let's get this done. Oh, Gilbug. Not that I have much use of those anymore.
Damn it. The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town.
We should be able to do that. Somehow I think there's going to be more of them though. Yeah. Oh, there's a... Where are you? No, it's not you. It's... Who's casting Cure? heroes are dead now. Enemies are slain. Very nice. We get 1,000 XP. We're slowly making our way to...
Call that a test, Ultima?
Clive, it's me. Are you alright?
I am. But it seems the reports were true. The thralls have returned. I dispatched the few that I found, though.
Well, there's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both?
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though, just to be sure. You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople.
Oh, she's...
stirring up ill feeling towards her father. But she'll have her marching on the barracks if we're not careful.
What? This is exactly what the Dame was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down. Be careful out there, all right?
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town screaming blue murder.
That is a very good plan. Problem is if they see you before you see them. You may not have a choice, an option to...
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear.
The Empire is dead.
And now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Grieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore! You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Branded.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Grieger.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
Oh, fuck. No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order!
You are abandoning the town that they live.
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
But she is but a common...
Whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell.
Oh dear. All that pious and ego that you have has just been nuked from orbit.
The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines to me. Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady. I will.
I'll play my part too. You still want for numbers. Unlike the enemy. I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise. What about you?
I'll make my way up the road to Oriflamme. I fought a few of these things. And while I can't promise to hold them all back, I should be able to thin the herd.
Yeah, we got this.
All right. But take care.
Thank you. Both of you.
You can thank us when it's over.
Till then, madame.
When the fighting begins, we can take refuge in the barracks.
Let's go. Can I get over here? Yes, I can. Good. Let's go do this then. There they are.
There are so many of them.
Not for long.
You know what? You guys all get this.
Is it over?
No.
No. It's only just begun.
Oh, what are you guys? Hello.
Wake and win!
That was a waste, actually. That was a waste. That's fine, we're just gonna quit. We're just gonna... Get some healing done. There we go. Down again. I have to admit, I do enjoy Shiva's short cooldown. Doubt. No, I was about to say I doubt that's going to be the last of them, but it is. Sweet. 2000 XP. One.
That looks to be the last of them. I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town. Come on, Torgal.
Oh, good. Philippe's there.
Clive, it's good to see you. And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right. And I was wrong. About everything.
No, not
I had
everything.
thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart. To be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together. Not by force, nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel, because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence.
Just the method about going about it.
You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again. As did you, Sabine. His radiance said it himself. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. I forgot that. And I am sorry.
I'm sorry too, Father. I should never have taken things so far. I only wanted you to understand how the people felt. How I felt. But my anger got the better of me.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing.
Uh-oh.
I should have listened to you. To all of you.
Yeah.
Your Eminence, your ladyship. I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions. But I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And we may yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Yes. We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief. And today there are more than ever before.
I think that's a job well done.
Madame Isabel is a rare soul indeed. In these dark times, I see that it is not men like me who should lead the realm, but women like her.
You're right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
Forgive me for saying so, my lady, but you still do. The dame said it herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together.
Not,
and that goes for you, too.
we are not past
You're
the
one
point
of us
of no
now.
return.
One of you.
Well said, Captain. Let this be a new beginning. Not only for Sanbreque, but for us.
Well, since there's nothing more to be done here, I should see if Isabel needs any help moving the wounded.
I think she's got it all handled. She's a very organized
Can we get you anything?
person.
There's no
Yeah, we can go
need
this
to
way.
worry any longer.
I saw several soldiers being carried to the Vale.
How goes the treatment of the wounded? I'd be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would help.
You've helped quite enough for one day, Clive. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must. After all you've done for this town, it is the very least you deserve.
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm.
Somehow I think...
I sense you would rather have died here.
Yeah.
It's a long story.
For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
Very well. Long ago, I had a life in the Crystalline Dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time.
But you fell in love with someone.
Those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard, the gentlest man I have ever known. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again. And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last. Until we found ourselves here, in Northreach. It was the veil that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts. Those that could be healed, at least. My love was already too far gone.
Oh.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief. Shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister.
And that's why you'll stay. No matter what.
And so I swore that I would always do the same. That I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me. That I would repay my debt to the Vale.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
You're a lot like him, you know. Perhaps that is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive. And I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter, all united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home.
And from that small
and what of you?
Thing...
Can we count on your support too?
Oh, totally.
Always.
Quest complete. Oh, hello. Fail signboard. But yeah, from these small moments, greatness can.
This the last one?
Because protecting the town means that people will come to the town because it's a safe place, which means it can expand, make more places safe, etc., etc., etc. I mean, Lost Wing's lost, completely gone, done, finished, done. So I was thinking that this was going to be completing all these side quests was going to take more than a single session, but I was hoping at least I don't know, maybe I've done half of them. Maybe not. But anyway, thank you everyone for watching this video. I will see you on the next one. Until then, toodles!